we're here on the pound yen 5 minute time frame, and we've had a break of structure on the 60 and 240. I'm here on the 5 looking at this double top that's occurred into major structure. So a few things to run through on this. Because it's a pound pair, I do not need the RSI to be 80 or over. I can take 70, and we have 78. We have divergence. Stop has gone just an 80R above the high here, so let's go ahead, remove the orders, do the higher time frame confirmation. This will be a very quick trade. It's only on the 5 minute. We'll either be stopped out very quickly or we won't. So okay, here on the daily time frame, this is indicating to me that we are going to go lower. What we've done here, just reading the candles, we had a lower, lower, lower close, then we had an inverted hammer, and even though that didn't put in a new low, it's a clear sign of rejection, indicating that we could be coming lower. This candle that we're seeing as well, we have already pushed down and seen a little bit of a suck back. Nevertheless, this is just indicating to me that we could be coming lower. So I'm bearing that in mind as I do drop down the time frames. Okay, here on the 240, we had a move higher, pull back, move higher, a pullback. We pulled back into our structure level just here, and then we saw a little pop, and then we had a break below, close below here on the 4 hourly. Now, if I just go ahead here and highlight the 4 hourly wicks, you can see that we have not come down to this level, indicating we're still everything here is still indicating that we can come lower. So let's go down to the 60. Here on the 60, let's just delete this off. This is what I'm looking at. You might be able to see this better on the 15. So test, 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 violation. So when we do drop down the times, I'm then looking for that shorting opportunity, and you can see within the wicks here we already had the lower, lower, lower close. If we drop to the 5, you can see then we have a valid top that has occurred right here. So as mentioned, because this is a pound pair, I do not need the RSI to go over 80. I just need it to be over 70. This was something I went and tested last year now, as a result of what Jason Greystone said that he uses on pound bear 70. I went back and tested it, and he's absolutely right. There's an awful lot of double tops and bottoms that appear on the pound pairs, and if you were to take them from 70, it's still like taking them at 80 basically. So that's what I found. So I've implemented that now, and so this trade is valid for me. And so this is going to be a retest of the lows here and of the lower structure level that I had on the 240. I'm just going to go back here and put a structure level on. Closes of those candles, bring back on the orders, go back down to the 5. So playing for a retest of the candle lows minus a couple of pips, and then the structure line that you can see on here actually comes in dead on the 140-200 psychological number, so I'm front running by 2 pips. I'll pause it while I work out the reward to risk. Okay, so you can see now we have 14 pips of risk, 36 of reward, 66 to target 2s. I'm going to go ahead here, set an alert. And what a nice opportunity here. We'll just wait and see if we can get down to those targets. Okay, we're back for an update here. Currently, well, just was 13 pips up. Quite importantly here now, what we've seen is we've seen a rejection candle followed by a lower, lower, lower close. Came within a few pips of the stop loss, but because we used proper stop placement, we were not stopped out. Just one thing I just wanted to show here. This structure level, and it's something I'm just in the live room, and most of you guys that follow me probably follow Akil as well. This was the structure level he was talking about. On my data, if we zoom in here, look at this. We came absolutely nowhere near hitting it for me. And it just goes to show the difference in data from broker to broker. I certainly had trades in the past which Jason and Akil have taken, but for me the data, the structure was violated. So it's always swings and roundabouts. So I think it's quite an important point to talk about. Nevertheless, we're here back in profit. Didn't think the double top was going to hold. Technically it didn't. Let's just go and have a quick look at it. You know, technically we violated, but you know, the 5-minute structure levels are not always as good as the higher time frame. So you know, you do need to make sure that you keep your stop in the right place, and you simply just wait for the trade to either lose or win. So really pleased to see that we're up here. Would be nice to get down to those targets, obviously. Okay, we are slowly working our way down to those targets. Currently 28 pips up, 30 pips up. So a little bit of a push there. And all we do now is wait. When we get a little bit lower, I will reduce down the risk on this trade. Okay, got 33 pips up there, come within a few pips of target, so I'm going to go ahead here and roll to break even, because the last thing we want is for this thing to reverse now. Okay, just resumed the video. My text has just gone off. We've just spiked through my actual order. Need it to go a bit further for it to take target ones. I'll just double check I got 2 text messages then. Yep. 2 text messages, God knows why, but I got 2. So come on, spike through another half a pip, 36 pips up now. Lovely, target one's hit there for 36. Okay, we're back, been stopped out for secondary position, so this was a 1 target winner only for 37. What a beautiful trade. We put in a new low here on the 15. We did not do that on the 60. Let me just delete everything off. You can see here on the 60 we actually held that structure level, but this formation here to me is typical to break down, but we didn't do that, and we've effectively double bottomed now and making our way higher. So very nice trade. Yep, nothing else to talk about here. Plus 37.